Legend of Total War here with part 22 of my Medieval 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as Venice. Alright, so previously we took all the remaining settlements that can be taken, and now we're just preparing for the Mongols. First part of doing that is to, build up our economy some more. We've got tons of money coming in now, thanks to improved economy, because we disbanded all of our armies because we didn't need them. I mean, we will need to start raising troops again soon, but it's just I wanted to get the higher tier units, because lower tier units basically just a complete waste against Mongols. In addition to that, all of our great generals will be dead of old age before the Mongols arrive, meaning that we're really not going to be in the best shape to deal with it. But it's not like the Mongols can win. I mean, if we pulled all of our resources together, they don't stand a fucking chance. It's just that it's a matter of how much damage are they going to do to us. That's what we need to figure out. Anyway, I've constructed everything that I can for the turn. Let's move on. Okay, yep. This is going to go to that same guy again. And this time he's going to Trebizond, because we're trying to build up the population, and he'll increase it by an additional 1%. I'm assuming. Alright, good. Because this is the area that's, well, the east. They could show up from up here, from there, or from here. I kind of hope they show up around here. Forts would also be very useful against them. Well, then again, forts are not like stone castles like in stainless steel. They really just help to, I guess, slow them down. Another way of handling the Mongols is just to hire tons and tons of cavalry and just throw them at the enemy. Just keep throwing them, even if you end up losing. Just keep throwing them at the enemy, and eventually, because they don't take any settlements, because you don't let them, they eventually just die because they can't recruit. I mean, they can get mercenaries, but there's only so many they can get. All right, there's nothing to do militarily, so let's build. Still a few settlements with adjusted tax rates, but we want to put it all on low tax rates now and let these settlements grow. Any settlements that are not in the east, I'm just filling up the queue with whatever, because it doesn't matter. It's the eastern settlements I really need to be careful on what I'm constructing. Because also, the amount of time it takes to go through the list is now, it's more than, it's like a couple of minutes, so if I can fill up the queue, it's just less that I have to micromanage each turn. And anyway, at the end of the day, all of this stuff is supposed to be constructed anyway. So, I mean, it does make a difference what order you do it in, but not that big of a difference. Alright, let me just check a few things out here. Oh, Gaza. I shouldn't be doing that at Gaza. Gaza's a little bit further away than where it's really going to be needed. Oh, this guy's still on the boat. Okay, I really need to get this guy out of here. Is he able to leave yet? Still no. In fact, now it's worse than ever. Okay, there's heresy here. Let's see if we can get rid of it. 33%. See if you can get rid of that. 95? Great. You should both stay here. Now, I'm going to need more troops here, I think, to maintain public order. That's not going to be enough. You'll have to stay here for at least a few more turns. Just can't get him out of here. Keeps growing the population too fast. Because he'd be really useful, I don't know, making it to Edessa, getting that to Fortress, or even Yerevan. If I can get him there in time. Bulgar's growing. Same with Sarkle. But yeah, the problem is here, I mean, even at 5% growth, that's what, 25 people per turn? That's not much. And the Mongols, they're 20 turns away, which is not that far off. I mean, if we can get it to Fortress, they could. But then again, the Mongol show up, they don't attack immediately. It's like 2 or 3, possibly even 10 turns if we're lucky, before they attack. Can only get 1 guild per turn. Per faction. Alright, why are you having problems? Loads of heresy. Alright, well, here's a priest. It's fairly close to getting to Fortress. But, you know, putting a chivalrous general in there would certainly come in handy. But then again, we do need these troops. Now, what kind of archers can we get from here? Peasant crowmen, Venetian archers. Long range, yep. Mounted crossbows. Mounted crossbows are good against European factions. Not really great against horse archers, because they reload too slowly. Depending on the horse archers. Armoured ones, maybe. But definitely Venetian archers would be good, so let's get working on that. Population's growing there, that's good to see. Okay, at some point we're going to have to stop constructing crops and things like that and start focusing on military, because we're going to have to defend the settlement soon. Well, potentially. We need to prepare for the possibility of it. Okay, at Damascus, which is a fortress now, that's great. Of course, we could increase the population growth. I don't think we'll worry about that right now. What we need are troops. Troops that I can use to defend settlements with. Castles would be better, though. What kind of cavalry do they have? I'm pretty sure the Venetians have some really interesting cavalry. So, male knights, feudal knights, then we go to men-at-arms, and then we get these things. Stratiots, or whatever the fuck they are. Which are really weird, apparently. Apparently they're really strong. I don't know. So Jerusalem's still just a minor settlement. Needs to grow faster. Okay, this is nearly a huge city. How much does a merchant bank help? Not much. I mean, it costs a lot of money. That would take like 50 turns for it to make a profit. Because don't forget, corruption. Still, it's better than the marketplace. So the law is currently at 30%. I think I can only get it up 5 points more by upgrading the mayor's palace or whatever. That's it after that. So yeah, I mean it's just going to be very corrupt. Might as well get population growth going. What is with this settlement and public order? It just will not be fixed. So why have you only got one sea export? Maybe it's because we've only got the port. I don't know. Well, we need to focus on public order. So that's 5 extra law and 10 extra public health. Public health will, of course, provide more population growth, which is not what we're looking for right now because we want to get him out of here. But then again, it will provide more population boom, which will go away as soon as he leaves anyway, so I don't know. But still, need that law. Alright, let's go to the list. Okay, Lisbon, let's have a look. Oh, who cares? It's not important. Public order's not very good here. And then just about everywhere else, there's already got stuff constructing. Good. So yeah, we're spending less time on each given turn micromanaging all that stuff, which is good. Alright, moving on. Got half a mind to assassinate that guy. But then again, he'll just die of old age soon. No, we need guys with chivalry. What? Oh, he came of age. Doesn't matter. Alright, so let's resume construction. Let's see. Okay, Tbilisi, population there is a little bit low. But nothing here is really going to help that. I mean, that'll potentially help if it increases trade. I guess. Nope, nothing of interest. Alright, let's just get back to construction. Through the list. So yeah, we've got plenty of money, so we don't need to worry too much about these settlements. And that's it. That's all we need to do this turn. Moving on. Nice and quick one. Betrothed to Floz the Snob. This guy kind of sucks, so no. Because he's old as well. 45 years old. Give me someone young. Alright, there is goddamn heretic out here who I can't get rid of. I'll just hire more priests in the meantime. Yeah, I'll go with that. So we've got about 16, 17 turns until the Mongols show up. The population growth is, it's catching up a little bit here because, 6.5% on that. It's noticeable. But, there's nothing else here that I can build that's going to increase public order. I mean, population growth. Actually, public order as well. If I can increase trade, that would be good. So yeah, that's growing very slowly, but it will really start to speed up once it hits around 1,000 people. And that's probably not going to be the first place the Mongols will hit. When the fuck are you going to be? This is the time where you really need to leave, like right now. This is enough. Because it's hit huge city. We don't need any more people here. The garrison bonus is not going to improve by much. It's largely because of religion. Like, if that religious unrest shit was gone, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to keep him here, because it's probably going to riot. Put that in the queue. And we'll just see if next turn, if we can fix it a little bit more. We should also maybe recruit another priest here. Because if I can get him to Yerevan, or any of these settlements out here, he'll grow them so fast. Alright, what else is there to construct? Well, I've already gone through the list. Oh fuck it, can go with that for a turn. Yeah, I can't be bothered right now with that. Okay, so it did riot, and things are worse than before. Now, is that largely because... Okay, so yeah, that was destroyed. So repairing that will certainly make a big difference, but yeah, you can't leave. Oh, hang on. See, that's also increasing population growth. If it riots again, it'll revolt. So you have to stay. But in the meantime, actually, you should probably stay out here as well. Just keep increasing religious bonuses, because that went down. It was at 50%. Oh no, it went up when he's in. I don't know. Just keep putting priests in there. We've got to get the religious bonuses up. This is why chivalrous generals can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. They're stuck in the settlement, and people just whine, bitch, and complain if they decide to leave. They don't give a fuck if a dreaded general leaves. Even though he does provide some public order, chivalrous generals kind of provide more because of the public order bonus when you get to population boom. Need population coming in there faster. The religious unrest is not really that big of a deal in castles. The population's increased further, that's good to see. I mean, population growth has... Yeah, you know what I mean. Obviously, no need to hire any merchants to worry about, like, silk. Oh, what about down here? That could actually be quite useful. Yeah, because of all that ivory. The thing is that by this point, we don't need more money. But yeah, they would make a lot. Alright, so... Settlement will be a large city soon. I don't know if we really need to focus on that, because that'll take 6 turns. That'll only take 2 turns. And it'll increase happiness, I guess that's alright. But we do need to start really focusing on that as well. But we've still got time, we've still got time to do that. Is that really necessary? I mean, yeah, it does increase trade. Maybe I'll start getting the Baron's stables and shit here. Because I could recruit cavalry from there that can get to the front lines fairly quickly. I might be able to get that to a huge city before the Mongols show up, if I continue increasing population growth. But then we still won't have all the best units available. Well, that doesn't matter, just do it anyway. Cairo's fine, it's nearly a huge city. Just get, actually, what we need here is a bit more public order. I mean, there's quite a lot of Catholicism, but there's still a little bit of religious unrest. I wouldn't worry about that one too. Well, see, it doesn't even increase the population growth. Which is probably a good thing, I don't know. Yeah, just get that, why not? And then let's go through the list. So it's been pretty quiet now, no rebels besieging my settlements. We're just burning through turns. Constantinople, I want to focus on that one. The big money-making settlement, we've got some public order issues. Is there religion? Yeah, fucking heresy is what's going on there. Good, Rome's become a huge city. That was very fast. Oh, hang on, no. Edessa's in the east. Yep, go with... Actually, no... Yeah, go with cavalry. Good. Moving on. I do like it when Inquisitors go around getting rid of heretics, though. Yeah, I don't need you. Good. I want to get those Knights of St. John guilds everywhere, so that gives me access to lots of Knights Hospitalia. Don't need those. Excuse me. Good. So just looking around here, see what needs construction. So 50 turns, that means 15 turns until they show up, I think. So, got some good troops available here. Let me just see, what does the Citadel actually provide? Men-at-arms, dismounted sergeants, sorry, mounted sergeants, dismounted men-at-arms. Which are better, dismounted men-at-arms or dismounted feudal knights? Dismounted feudal knights do seem to be better. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it'll get to Citadel soon. Where's that pop? Oh, is it coming from here? Oh, I guess that's useful. What else do I need? Yeah, if we can get those into these minor settlements here, that'll be really useful for increasing population growth. I'd prefer archers. Archers are really great for, you know, when you're holding a city, a defensive formation, defensive position against the Mongols. You'll want lots of archers, lots of really good archers to shoot their horse archers. I found that the English are really good at dealing with the Mongols because you get the longbowmen or the retinue longbowmen or the yeoman archers. They can all put stakes down, so you put this huge row of stakes all around your army, and the Mongols have to go all the way around your force to bloody get to them, and that's where you put your spearmen. And if they charge into your stakes, they get absolutely shredded. Nothing else to do. Moving on. So yeah, burning through turns quite quickly, but that's what we like. We want to burn through turns quickly and just sort of get on with the Mongol invasion, but we want to make sure we're ready for it. Because the point of the Mongol invasion is that it hits you. It's supposed to hit you when you're not ready. You're not really supposed to have all of the territory by now, but anyone can do this. You know, take all the settlements by this time. I mean, you can do it much faster than what I did it in this. And in fact, I've shown you can do it a lot faster. 8 turns. Not with Venice, though. Probably the fastest with Venice would be about 10 or 11 turns. You'd really have to work at it, though, because of the Pope. Like, the Turks don't have to worry about that. No, hang on, let's Let's focus on getting militarized. Okay, public order here is solved. Oh, right. Wait. City Hall has been repaired. You don't need that. Now, if we were to leave... Oh, finally. The public order's fine. Alright. We need to get him. Probably to Aleppo or something like that, just as quickly as possible. Because with that much chivalry... In fact, I think the chivalry went down a little bit. But with that much, it'll be really useful. Probably don't need all that garrison in there now. Alright, what else is there to construct? Okay, at Edessa. Yeah, he could be quite useful at Edessa. Oh, we'll see. He'll be useful anywhere. Just I need him more in my castles because they take a long time to grow. Well, it's more the case of if I can get any citadels, it would really be useful against the Mongols. Mongols seriously struggle against assaulting citadels. Like, they fucking suck at it. Well, so does everyone, but I guess if you're going to catch the Mongols with their pants down, we'll catch them when it's not to their advantage. It's when they're assaulting a citadel. If you've got the right troops in there. Good amount of archers, good amount of spears. You don't need cavalry. Alright, let's go to the list, see what we can construct. So a few castles have nothing left to construct until they turn into fortresses. Which they get there eventually. Because castles don't really suffer from much squalor. Where's this? Trebizond? No. We've got to focus on troops. And then that's it. Moving on. Okay, who is Romasco Ricordi? Oh god. Trying to find this guy's gonna be hard. Oh, he was right there.
Of course, my lord. Your orders, noble one. Yes, your orders, noble one. I am willing. Your orders? Your orders, noble one. Moving at once.
Alright, so I need to think quickly where we're going to put him. Mosul, maybe? No, how about Yerevan? Good. That'll really help speed things along.
Your orders, noble one. Yes.
So he's just staying in Gaza for the turn. Wouldn't hurt from a bit of extra population growth there. Okay, this is almost at Citadel even without needing to build that. Best we get all of our military underway. I don't really focus too much with artillery, with pre-gunpowder artillery. Post-gunpowder artillery is good. Or I should say gunpowder artillery. Maybe I should have put him in Mosul. Oh well, if we're lucky we'll get another one next turn. That's got some chivalry. Hopefully even more so. Actually, no, we really need public order. It's going to take forever for Durazzo to grow, but that's fine. Get that stuff done and then just let it sit there. Nobody cares about Arguin. Piece of shit settlement. But we've got to hold on to it just for the prestigious sake of holding on to Arguin, which is not very prestigious. Moving on. We really need to start thinking about recruiting some troops. This guy's not good enough. But then again, we need to have... Oh, what do you want? We need to have people, because I left the guy on the boat. I just need people that I can use as a commander against the Mongols. Or to build watchtowers or forts or anything like that. Just keep someone in the area. And 0.5% extra population growth is better than nothing. Let me just check that, if it is actually that much.
Your orders, number one.
Yeah,
Your orders,
better than nothing.
Your orders, number one. We shall continue at first light.
Not interested in the missions. It'll be a huge city before too long. What's the population growth there? 3.5%, yeah, so that's plenty. Good, it won't be fortress. It'll be a fortress there soon. Keep building the stuff up though. Actually, you'll probably be more needed up here.
Your orders, number one.
Still going to be ages before this grows. Same with that. This is getting there, but you know, still ages to go. Mongols. We'll probably be notified about the Mongols' invasion in about 10 turns. Okay, moving on. No. He'd be a good commander, but don't worry about it. It won't do anything against Mongols. Mongols don't bloody break. Great. Oh, he loves us. Crusade to nowhere. Alright, what year is it? Year 1186. So 10 turns from now is 20 extra years. Yeah, it's about then that Genghis Khan's doing his shit.
Your orders, number one. Your orders, number one. Of course, my lord.
You can stay at Aleppo, I suppose. Try and get that to Citadel. Yeah, you're not going to get it to Citadel before the Mongols arrive. I'm going to quadruple the population in one generation. Well, actually, you can do that, can't you? Have enough children, sure, why not? You only need one male. Well, that's assuming that's, you know, all female. Or even half female. Couple more turns. In fact, next turn I might be able to turn that into a fortress, which would be great. That one's still got a while to go. Actually, go ahead and build the road there, because this is just not going to turn into a fortress before the Mongols show up. It's not going to happen. I mean, defending a castle's alright against the Mongols, but you sort of need it to be fortress or better. Large cities are very difficult to defend against Mongols, especially if they bring more than one stack. Because they'll use their artillery to bash down multiple sections of wall. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, and then they just flood you. Plus, not to mention their general. Generals are usually full dread, so unless you've got a very good commander in there or some extremely experienced units, your troops are going to break. Pretty much straight away. Especially on the upper difficulties. On easy, you might be able to get away with it. It's always interesting, you know, I get advice from people and then I press them on. It's like, how do you know this? How do you know this? Or, you know, what makes you think this? And they go, oh, I don't know. To be honest, I only ever play the game on hard. I just thought this works for me. Maybe it'll work for you. It's like, oh, get fucked. This is why I don't... It's not that I don't mind it, don't like advice at all. I do appreciate advice from people that I trust. I don't trust everyone. That's called a gullible fucking idiot. That's why I tell people, don't give me advice, because I don't trust you. I don't know you. Should be bloody obvious. Only an idiot believes things that everyone says. Okay, moving on again. Recruit a priest there, fine. Oh yeah, hang on. And also, get rid of this, don't need them anymore. Good, make it to Aleppo. The population growth was like, hang on, let me just see here. I think his chivalry kept going down. So it went from 3.5 to 7%. So he's doubling the population growth there. So that's quite useful. His chivalry did go down a few points over the last few turns, but oh well, that happens. Probably should start recruiting now. Alright, starting with Baghdad. I don't have the right troops. Well, at least, well, we're upgrading this. I mean, I could hire just a heap load of spearmen, but that's not really good enough. Italian spearmen are alright, I guess. I don't know, I really don't like this unit. But I guess it's alright for a defense. I just don't like it. It's not expensive upkeep-wise. I could send them some armoured sergeants to defend it. Don't forget, there's no guarantee the Mongols will even show up there. Okay, we clearly need more public order here. Let's grab that. That'll become fortress in the next few turns, which is good. Not that we really need it to, it's too far out of the way. I really doubt the Mongols are going to press any further than they did when I was playing as the Holy Roman Empire. Why is that being constructed? Well, because I filled up the list. Get that going instead. Okay, looking good. Moving on. See if we can try to spend less than 5 minutes on any given turn. On average. See, another problem that we're coming into now is heretics are just having free reign to get lots of piety. Or anti-piety. So, heresy is becoming rampant, and it really does cause a lot of unrest. But sometimes getting rid of these guys is just not worth bothering about. I haven't purchased any priests right here, because if they get like 3 points of piety, they can become quite difficult to get rid of. Of course, depending on how pious your cardinal is or priest, but I don't have any up there. I really hope the Mongols don't show up here. We're not going to be ready for them if they show up here. I'm hoping they show up right here. I'll be ready for them there. Around here, I suppose. It's not going to be ready. This one might. Hopefully they come here. Man, if I manage to... Actually, why don't we do that now? If I build a few... Hang on, let me just... Yeah, get those. If I was to build a few forts around here... Doesn't matter if this doesn't exactly pay off and they don't even show up here. If the Mongols come up this way and besiege this, it's like a roadblock. It'll take them some time to get through that. Don't I have like dreadful generals around here that I probably don't need to be sitting in settlements? Yeah, you. I want you to come up this way and build watchtowers, because generally speaking, whenever I've fought the Mongols, they you know, 4 out of 5 times they show up here. From my experience, I know it's random, but yeah. If they show up there, I can prepare for it. If they show up in the steppes, there's less I can do to prepare for it. I mean, I could build forts everywhere if I really wanted to, which is, I don't know. That's actually not a bad idea. They just fill it full of peasants. Just put walls and walls of forts everywhere.
Your orders, number one.
They'll never get through it. It's a dick move, but I don't give a shit.
Yes, my lord. Securing this position with honor. Onward.
So yeah, just gonna be able to just fort land basically. It's just gonna be forts everywhere, and it'll just buy me more time.
Let me strike, my lord.
Nothing wrong with that.
Your orders, number one.
I might do that over here as well. Why not? Yeah, just forts fucking everywhere, just because they don't. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. The Mongols. Well, then again, the thing is, Mongols do have artillery, but they generally besiege for a turn before they assault, even if there's like 1 unit in the fort. The thing is, though, I've decided to do this with like 10 turns to spare, so I kind of need to get on with this like now, if I'm going to do this. Because I don't like it when the Mongols take any of my settlements. It's a big setback for the settlement, because they usually bloody exterminate the population, or they just plunder it, or ruin half the buildings there. Which sucks. So yeah, we'll start doing that. And over here as well. Just forts fucking everywhere. Every 2 spaces you can put a fort.
my face.
Right, moving on. See if I can get another adoption candidate. Okay, where do I want to put you? Yeah, sure. I think I'll put you in your event. Because I still got that guy out in the boat. Because I don't give a shit. Okay, are there any cities that are in the red? No. Alright, good. I think when they're at 70% loyalty, they'll still not revolt, but really 75 should be bare minimum.
Your orders, number one.
Oh, I should have put it there. That would have been more efficient. Okay, hang on. I'm going to do this. Put a fort here.
We shall not surrender this position, my lord. Your orders, number one.
Alright, yeah, no, that'll be fine where it is. Another fort here.
Yes, my lord. Securing this position with honor.
Should put peasants in there.
Your Majesty.
And what that'll do, like, if the Mongols, they never show up from here. If they show up here, and I just put forts everywhere, and it takes them twice as long to get here, who knows, maybe I can get these to fortresses before they show up. So I just need to buy more time.
Orders, number one. We shall not surrender this position, my lord. Orders. Move out. Your orders, number one. Yes, my lord. Securing this position.
That's even if they show up here.
Orders, number one. We shall not surrender this position.
Still, it'll look hilarious.
Orders. Onward.
Yeah, don't build any watchtowers up this way. Won't need them.
Your orders, number one.
Okay, now you're going to be needed to build lots and lots of forts around here. At river crossings, at anywhere. Oh, I built that there. Oh, that was silly. In hindsight.
Of course, my lord. Your orders, number one. Yes, my lord. Securing this position with honor. Orders, my lord.
Not too concerned about the cost.
Your Majesty. Command me. Approaching, my lord. Continuing tomorrow. Bringing
Now, when the
these
Mongols show up
gates.
at Baghdad, they usually show up around here. So you'd want that whole fucking area forted off. And, I don't know, we'll see. Good, that's become a fortress. Well, able to upgrade to a fortress. No. Shit. It's almost a fortress, so that's good. Wait, Baghdad? No, no, no. Yeah, definitely need ballista towers. They make a big difference. Oh, actually, no, I definitely need City Watch before that. Then get the ballista towers. Should have enough time to construct both. It's just if we do the City Watch first, we can start recruiting. And increasing the recruitment pool. Obviously, before it's done, I can't. For you know, the Pavitz crossbowmen, which are really good units.
Your orders, number one.
Okay, don't forget about these guys up here.
Your orders, number one.
Just forts
Shall not surrender this position,
fucking everywhere.
Your orders, number one. Yes. Your orders, number one. Yes, my lord. Onward. Your orders, noble one.
They're not going to get in, not on my
Shall not
watch.
surrender this position, my lord.
My lord. Orders.
Of course, you want to put the cheapest unit you can in there.
Your orders, noble one. Yes, my lord. Securing this position with honor. Your orders, noble one. We shall not surrender this position, my lord.
Your Majesty. Onward.
Your orders, noble one.
So, yep, putting forts everywhere we can.
Yes, my lord. Securing this position with honor.
My lord.
I don't want more of that. Just to get the Boyo in there. So I don't want to be putting these troops in there because, you know, their upkeep costs are very high. Well, I don't mind putting a few of those, I suppose.
Your orders, noble one.
He should stay in the settlement during the end turn, or else it doesn't get the extra growth bonus from him. I don't think you need to worry. Okay, moving on. Okay, we can see some, what are they called? Inquisitors now. Okay, so, yeah, as far as money is concerned, we're absolutely rolling in it.
Your orders, noble one. We shall not surrender this position, my lord.
Just need to fortify these positions, make sure the Mongols never get even close
Yes, my lord.
to my settlements. Hang on, I think I may have...
Your orders.
Oh no, that's 2 spaces away, that's fine. Just seems like more, that's all.
We shall continue at first.
Doesn't matter if he's not growing the settlement.
Not surrender this
Just-
position, my lord.
Onward.
Hold these positions. We've got to get ready.
Onward.
Your will. Preparing defensive fortifications, my lord. Yes?
Got to make sure that the settlement is completely inaccessible
Out.
Orders?
without, you know, getting through these forts.
Preparing defensive fortifications, my lord. Your will. Preparing defensive fortifications, my lord.
Onward. Your Majesty. March. Yes. Onward.
Keep them coming. Good. Now, we do need ones up in the north as well. Yeah, it's like all the goddamn Inquisitors just popped up now. You better not kill my guys, because they're not particularly pious. Protecting bloody the entire Western world from what would be known as a fucking arse rape. I forgot to recruit troops here last turn.
Your orders, noble one. We shall not.
Not even the royalty escapes God's judgment.
Yeah, whatever.
March.
Okay, where's that go? Here, yep.
Your orders, noble one.
It's not fully protected. If we manage to build this here, then Sarkle is completely
Yes, my lord.
protected. There is no way into Sarkle without dealing with one of these forts now.
Orders, noble one.
Unless you've got military access through my lands. Now, we're not done there. We're going to keep making more boxes around, because we've got to... What happens if the Mongols show up here and decide, I'm just going to go right across the river here and go right into my undefended territories? Not going to happen. So, we need to block off the rivers.
We shall not surrender this position, my lord. Your orders, noble one.
I mean, if it's only costing me, you know, peasants worth in upkeep,
March.
who cares? Oh, god damn it. This thing about these settlements, they just don't have any recruitment pool at the moment.
My lord.
Your orders, noble one. It is an honor to lead these armies. We shall not surrender this position, my lord. Your orders, noble one.
Move out!
Your orders, noble one.
Okay, the only way it can be attacked now is from the west, but that doesn't mean that they can't do that. If they cross the river here, they can get to it. Not that they would do that. Usually the AI is very... Oh, just go to the straight line towards the enemy. But let's not
My face.
take any chances.
Yes, marching. Stopping for the night. Bringing these lands under your gaze.
Alright, construction, let's do that. Because, for example, if you were the Chinese and you wanted to keep Mongols out of your land, what would you do? You'd build a wall. That's what they did. We can't build a wall in this game. How good would it be if you could actually build like a great wall in a Total War game? That'd just be fucking amazing. Like a wall that's not about a city. It's just about keeping people out of your land. I mean, I think there is an ancient wall. No, it's in the Caspian, isn't it? It's like over there somewhere. So yeah, it's not in this map. Like, something that the Parthians built or something like that, I don't know. To keep some of the, the Scythians out. I can't remember. Features that they could include in these games, but they don't. Alright, moving on to the next turn. We're almost in an hour here, so we'll have to start wrapping up. But the Mongols, they'll probably be showing up next episode. Nah, I've got enough people.
Orders? Preparing defensive
Okay,
fortifications,
now the
my
settlement is
My lord.
defended against
Your will.
anything. No one's getting through that. But we still keep going. Because this will, essentially, it's a very short delay.
Move out.
We need larger
Preparing
delays than that,
fortifications, my lord.
potentially.
March!
I'm getting a phone call, so I might just end the video here then. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 22 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.